in addition to that, like people don't, because it's a social thing, they don't understand the business behind. And that's where, respectfully, I think that knowing that we had something, the business had came on very quickly. So it went from like oh, this is a cool hobby to a very strategic thing for us very quickly. And this was my thought partner. So we gonna get into the business and the economics behind it. I'm with you. I know we're here. We have to give you a little bit of context, but like we get to the business.
Let's do it. All right. Yeah. So speaking of the business, one thing you mentioned on Morgan DeBond's podcast, shout out The Journey, is that you recognize that you had a strategic opportunity with partnerships as well as going city to city. Break that down. Like, what was the thought process there?
So when she mentioned we had bad parties, it was like in that time, right? So we were saving for our wedding. Things were going well. We went from a $5 per head model that we got at this initial venue and then maxed out at 75% capacity to like a free before model. And then we charge, $10. And then when the party felt full, charge $20, trying to get some type of bar percentage back. So that was just kind of how we made our money. One would be good. And we're like, okay, let's do it again. That one will be bad. And if you don't hit your $20,000 bar guarantee, wasn't 20 at that point, but your $5,000 bar guarantee, the bar made $2,500, you got to pay $2,500. And so seeing the ebbs and flows of that, doing something in one location, it was two learnings that came out of that. It was like, A, don't oversaturate. You never want to be the event that people feel like they can miss. So if you do have to be in one market, you need to be giving people something new, something unique in the way that they want to come back to. And that they want to put on that special fit that they say.
Listen, the more subscribers we have, the better the guests get. So please hit subscribe. Let's get back into the show.
I always say, when Charles, you see the Blavity House party, that outfit that you got that you just waiting to wear, that's the event that I want you to be able to wear it to. So it was that. And then secondarily, from a touring perspective, it was clear that, again, if you have to do it frequent, you hit other markets. Because as soon as we started doing this and we were using social to our advantage, IG, Snapchat, etc., all of the people in Chicago, Facebook, etc., we were doing Facebook posts. We had a Facebook page. When are you doing one in Chicago? When are you doing one in Chicago? And I said, oh my God, there's an appetite for this outside of our
little bubble,
our initial market. Again, risks, financial risks. And because we realized that we wanted to do this, it was never an appetite for me to quit my job and do this full time, because we were taking actual money from out of our account to finance this. What I realized about the experience is that it was unique, and what we were building needed to have some level of consistency if we toured. So that meant paying for 5 flights. That meant, especially, and you all are going to line to this, the output of like our post recaps, our digital marketing, our fly. I wanted all of that to feel the same. So I flew out my same photographers. I flew out my same videographers. I didn't want it to feel different for anybody. I wanted my recap to feel the same. Never wanted booty shaking in my recap. I need my guy who knows how to show that it was a good time so that people in the other markets, as we're going and expanding, want to be a part of it. So it was a very strategic thing. And so it wasn't like a profit driver for us. We got through the wedding, which was like July. We started this in like February. But after that, it was okay, let's focus on building and not making money. And so we were just like constantly reinvesting. We would do one, some would be good. Then we moved to the Bay. And then the Bay one was bad, but we got a new listserv there. Then we were like, let's try in Atlanta. And so we were building like opportunistically some different listserv and like, pardon me, I want to block your face. Building up some followings in these areas. And then the brands start to be like, oh, can you do an event for us in Atlanta? Can you do an event for us in Chicago? Have you ever done an event on the West Coast? Actually, yes, I did one in the Bay. Granted, it didn't go too well. They don't know that.
But I did it.
But I do it. So can you market it? Absolutely, I can. And then I started getting checks from brands where bar revenue didn't matter. You didn't need to charge a ticket. They're giving you 50% upfront before you even walk inside the door. And that's when I said, oh, I like this. This feels right to me.